Good afternoon and welcome again to this Wednesday's live self-love talk and breathing. Something went wrong with my internet. So I've moved rooms, I've reconnected, and let's see if we're good to go again. So I invite you to take that deep and calm breath. And just notice that you're not breathing just shallow from the chest, that you're bringing your breath all the way down to your tummy. So you feel it pushing in and out. Just allowing yourself to sink deep into yourself, relaxing, chilling. And just being aware of the oxygen you're breathing in, feeding all your physical body. All your cells dancing in delight, receiving the love of oxygen. Especially your lungs. You could, if you're feeling your body, feel as it starts to vibrate with a warm energy. And just know that you're breathing in as well the crystalline atoms that are always in the air and the earth, feeding your light body, your spirit consciousness. You know, the crystalline atoms that shine on the sea in the sunshine. They're everywhere, but we can't see them always, but we're breathing them in. Where we're going, where humanity is going, for the ones who choose, is crystalline form, where only the breath is going to be necessary. Nourishing you. So just sinking deeper into you. Into the silence. Just imagining all around you is your sacred space, protecting you from everything, everyone. So just being aware of your body, mind, and spirit. Energetically coming together as one harmonious alignment. connecting yourself. It's like plugging yourself into the motherboard, Earth, the cosmos. You're coming online. You as the center of the universe. All important, very special. Magnificent you. So just allowing all the tensions to be released. Just imagining all the space you have within. And a little bit like the Doctor Who's TARDIS, within, it's just expanding continuously. It's an infinite cave. You are. Just feeling so peaceful, all loving and joyful. Because you're sitting in the essence of you. Where the human can chat, get to know your divine self, ask questions, listen for answers. But of course, we've never been taught that we were special and magnificent, that we were everything within. How we are within reflects in the environment. All our thoughts and emotions, all the relationships we have, all the problems we might have, all reflect how you are within, how you are settled into yourself, how connected you are, how loving you allow yourself to be. So your thoughts and emotions and your outside world are always a clue as to what's going on within. So if you're not feeling peaceful, if you're allowing the world to bombard you, to upset you, all you have to do is sit quietly like we are now and take that deep breath, bringing the focus from out there in here and allowing yourself to feel and breathe. So as each week passes, the level of light coming down on Earth, lifting Earth, the vibration, and that of humanity, is escalating. More and more opportunities we are getting to touch and to get to know that consciousness within, that divine self, Miss Amazing, Miss Magnificent. When I first came up with the title of my business, my book, Me, My Magnificent Self, and Your Magnificent Self, lots of people connected it with the ego and, oh my goodness, you're just only about you and how magnificent you are. Unbelievable. Yes, it happened. But if you read my website and my book, you'll understand that it's only when we reconnect with that loving energy, that magnificent energy, that powerful source, the I am presence that you are. When you allow yourself to become whole, that's when the magic happens. You will see the magic, you will sense it. And that is when you can truly claim your magnificent self. So it's quite the opposite of ego. It's in fact honoring you, all of you. And that means all those years when we were growing up, it means honoring them. All those times where we felt lonely and lost, unloved, scared. It's about embracing all that, feeling unworthy, feeling an odd bod, not fitting in, not good enough. It's about embracing that part of yourself which is coming up big time again now. And it's not because you haven't dealt with it. It's because you're going deeper into the darkness. And it's not just this lifetime. All your lifetimes, we are allowing back to this now moment. So integrating everything you've ever been. And it's happening with many bumps along the way. But every time you feel anything less than magnificent, than loving and joyful and peaceful, you know that you're integrating. And instead of getting distracted from it and going into the poor me, that victim, that depression, just embrace it. It's like breathing that and embracing that truly in. Accepting everything, no judgment. People out there are helpers, you could say human angels, and they'll be pulling on your strings, trying to trigger you, trying to distract you, trying to get you away from feeling magnificent. So you'll find it's a time to really stand your ground, to look back at all your weak points in life, all that unworthiness, victimhood, poor me, and say, I've done with it all, no more. I've chosen to go beyond. I'm no longer a victim, no longer playing the game. But they will try, believe me. Write you letters or get on the phone, bump into you. Try to make you step back and step into that victimhood where you doubt yourself. It's time to be brave. Stand your ground. And it'll be trial and error. Everything's being shaken loose now. You can see everything's falling apart. For the reason for everybody to see through the illusion that we've all lived with for thousands and thousands of years. We've built a life, a 3D life based on duality, based on some people having power over others. Whereas actually we are all born sovereign and free. And sovereign means to have total authority and power over yourself. No one has a right. No one is better or worse than you. We are all uniquely sovereign and free to go about our life as we wish. But we've never lived like that. But where we are going, and we're not quite there yet, it's getting very close. The ones who are choosing, intending, who are intending, let's see, to reconnect with your original flame, that sparkle, and transform yourself. So bringing all your powers back, all your potential, so that literally when you walk, thinking of diving into a swimming pool, it will manifest right then, right there, in each now moment. Oh, you're hungry. So to your right, a big table of beautiful food will just come into being. But it's all going to be orchestrated from you. There's nobody out there doing it for you. It's your perception. And we have to choose this. Choose to be magnificent you, powerful, magical. That you basically don't get ill. And if you get ill, it means there's just some conflict within you that you need to look at and dissolve it. So keep coming back to the breath, feeling your sacred space. If you just focus in the middle of your head where your pineal gland is, because it is getting bigger and bigger with all this light coming in. And just imagine or feel it even as it expands, as it vibrates, as it radiates your light. You being the lighthouse. And then you can imagine that pineal gland just not so much dropping, but just expanding as big as you are. So it's like a flame of light, and that you're just radiating this light out. Very clear on what you want to experience. If you're unsure of what you do want to experience, it's always helpful to write and then just let it flow, your inspiration, or paint. Let the inspiration flow. And just allow a new paradigm to evolve in front of you for you to step into. How you want to feel, what you want to wear, what you're going to look like. It's all important. It's very helpful to show yourself that you are so magical. Everything's going to be possible or is possible. There's no timing. It's up to you when you're ready. When you're ready, releasing all the distractions, the judgments, the doubts, the fears. Whatever you come against, darkness or anybody to hurt you cannot penetrate your light. Impossible. But this is an intention, a choice that we all have to make. Everybody has the opportunity. It doesn't matter what age or what experience you've had, because it can happen in a moment. It's a choice that you're going to be me, my magnificent self, body, mind, spirit, and all aspects, moving forward, creating a new paradigm for myself. Lots of talk about the vaccines. I can imagine that if somebody isn't clear with their choice, that they are completely asleep in their small world, very fearful and very unwell, because we've not been taught to heal ourselves, to be well, to be happy. Yes, if the vaccination's no good, I can imagine it could damage that person, those people. Because in some way, I've always known that 2/3 of the population are not going to go where I'm going to go. So some big event over time has to change that energy dynamics. So this could be a way for other people to go on other new earths to experience duality, but not in a fearful way anymore. That's not allowed anymore. You can tell by the way Team Dark are in their final days. But for the ones that have chosen to be the Merlin, to be the magician, and you take the vaccine, you're wide awake, you understand it can never hurt you. You can drink poisons and it will never hurt you because you know how to dissolve, keep yourself well and happy. But saying that, why would you want to take it? Because I don't. There is nothing that's going to make me even to travel. Then I'd rather sit it out a little bit longer until I can travel in a new way, because I know that is going to happen. I know for sure, without a doubt. But it's the timing. So it's time now to let all our loved ones to make their own choices and not go into it. Even in relationships, then it's their journey. We have to honor that. And in the meantime, we shine our light. We do things we enjoy. We paint those pictures and write those books, those stories. Dig those gardens, collecting the flowers. Just being with loved ones, walking in nature. Making some really nice food. Just be busy with the simple things and observe how the world is changing, because it's so everything now with this Harry and Meghan and the royal family. You can see how they are showing the cracks big time of the institution. Everything is cracking. The media, all the Piers Morgan is the last one to have gone. Kay Burley from Sky, she went. It's all dissolving slowly, bit by bit. Exciting times. So I hope you feel good in your flame, you're radiating your light. And if we just allow ourselves to expand so big as the room, the country, and the globe, we will just shine our light and be felt by everyone who wants to feel, who wants to melt away that very narrow look on life, to dissolve away the fears, the doubts, just so that they And it'll only take a minute for them to just feel that stir within them, that knowingness that, there's something more. There's something more. I have to go out and explore. I have to be curious. I have to research. And this is how we change the world. This is how more humanity can join us on our venture beyond. But humanity as we know it is doomed, for sure. People keep saying we're going back to the new normal, but it won't be. It's impossible. We're going to completely reinvent ourselves and what we're doing. And that is just so exciting. Deal with the kids in different ways, the education and self-governance. Who needs all these lawyers? No rules, no regulations, because we know how to honor each other, to work together, to cooperate. Everybody being equal and unique. It's going to take many years, but it's happening already. So let's keep shining our light and taking time for ourselves just to sit down and breathe and choose for ourselves. And when somebody challenges you, so you just remember it's a test. I am worthy. I am sovereign and free to have a most beautiful life, meeting beautiful people who support me and inspire me. So I hope you're feeling nice and relaxed and peaceful. Just remember, this is who you truly are. You are peace. You are love. You are joy. So until the next time, I thank you. I'll see you next week or somewhere else online or physically. Can't wait to physically hug people again, to be normal. But for now, we'll hug ourselves. Okay. Adios.